on the ark, don't rock the ark. So our students have been working so hard for the past 4 days, learning songs, making these beautiful sets. Aren't they beautiful? Making props, learning lines, learning motions, and we're here to show it all to you tonight. We're so glad that you can be here, and I hope you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Finally did. It was hard for them to get to bed because of this bad storm. Well, look who's here. You're not scared of a little thunder, are you? Really? You're not scared? It's just a thunderstorm. Don't be scared.
You mean the time that it rained for 40 days and nights? And you saved all the animals on the boat?
Wait a minute, girls. There's more to the story than that.
But Grandpa said.
Okay, it's true that an elephant never forgets, but sometimes your grandpa just remembers things a little bit differently. Why don't you tell the story again, dear, so we can all remember it correctly?
It all started with a man named Noah.
Shining, praise the Lord, for
ark. Look at the custom features I'm including on the upper deck, Shem.
Wow, Dad, this looks great. This will be a perfect spot for a basketball court.
And this would be the ideal place for a buffet area.
If you have room or something, why not serve the kitchen?
Yes, whatever you said.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad, where are you going to put my stage so I can practice my stand-up comedy routine? I just came up with a new joke. Why did the elephants take up the least amount of space on the ark? Because they kept everything in their trunks.
Come on, kids. This is not the time to argue.
Is this really the size of my room? If we knocked out this wall, we could make it much larger. If Shem gets a larger room, then I get my stage. I want my room. No, I want a stage. I want my.
If we keep adding things to the sun, plus all the animals, it's never going to float.
If God told us to build this ark, then we've got to have faith.
When you have a problem and everything looks grim, tell your troubles to the Lord and put your faith in Him. He will give you strength to carry on and show you what to do. You've gotta have faith, then the Lord will see you through. You've gotta have faith. You've gotta have faith. You've gotta have faith. Then the Lord will see you through.
Faith can move a mountain, and faith can build an ark. Faith can be the guiding light that leads you through the dark. If you put your faith in God above, He'll be right there for you. You've gotta have faith, and the Lord will see you through. You've gotta have faith. You've gotta have faith. You've gotta have faith. Then the Lord will see you through. Faith in our day and follow His commands. And place your trust and your love in His loving hands. You will be astounded at what faith can achieve. God can work a miracle as long as you believe. So remember what the Lord has said, His words are ever true. You've got to have faith, then the Lord will see you through. You've got to have faith. You've got to have faith. You've got to have faith. Then the Lord will see you through. You've got to have faith. You've got to have faith. You've got to have faith. Then the Lord will see you through. But Grandpa, I thought you said the animals built the ark.
Well,
What your grandfather meant, Emma, is that Noah and his family actually built the ark, but our animal friends helped them.
What did they do to help?
So Daniel, Dog, and Cow were the ones who saved to help with Fred and Ethel Campbell.
And don't forget to tell them what you did, dear.
Oh yes, my job was to keep track of all the animals and needed to each.
I remember this part, one male and one female.
That's right. They went on the ark 2 by 2.
All you critters get on board, there's room for everyone. Bring your partners to the dance and we'll have lots of fun. Alligators, buffaloes, kitty cats, and deer. Climb aboard and join the fun. We're so glad you're here. Vipers, wombats, excellent. Yaks and zebras too. That's the last, we're ready, Lord. Now it's up to you. Oh, it sounds so exciting. I wish I could have been on the ark. Me too.
It was adventure for us all.
Earth to Mr. Elephant. Aren't you forgetting something?
No?
It wasn't all peanuts and cream, you know.
What do you mean, Grandma?
I mean, everyone had cabin fever.
But they weren't in a cabin. They were on an ark.
What I mean is that all the animals started going a little crazy from being cooped up in the ark for 40 days and nights.
I called this meeting today so everyone could air their gripes.
You can speak very slow, Monkey.
I'm tired of all the rhinos taking more room than they should.
If the zebras don't stop eating our food,
we might have to start eating them.
Yeah, those zebras are looking pretty yummy.
How rude.
Let's all try to have a little patience. As the leader of the group for the animal rights on this ark, I'm letting you know that many animal families have organized communities to ensure their rights. They feel that they are not being treated fairly on this ark.
Quiet. I said quiet.
Hey, Dad, maybe it would help if I said a joke.
No more jokes!
We have to remember that we're all in the same boat. The Lord has taken care of us this far, and He won't let us down now.
Can't we do something?
Yes, we can. We can say a prayer that God will give us the strength to get through this.
And in the meantime, don't rock the ark. Now, let's try to be a little more understanding. Is there anything else?
I just wish it would stop raining.
It's been raining for 40 days and 40 nights.
And that's no joke. I sure could use a little sunshine. You got that right.
We haven't been able to play one game outside when we have the deck yet. I think we all have the case of the bad weather blues.
This whole thing started, we were feeling grind. Then the days went by and we began to whine. Now everybody's feeling so sad, 'cause we've got cabin fever bad. and we keep praying for the sun to shine. Rain keeps falling, it keeps on falling down. And the water's rising, covering the ground. And we haven't seen the city lights for 40 days and 40 nights. The rain keeps falling, keeps on falling down.
Rain stopped for 3 days and nights based on the ark of the earth.
Why not?
The world was covered with water. There was no place for them to land.
How did they know when to come out?
Noah did a very remarkable thing. He sent the birds out of the ark in search of dry land, but they always returned. Finally, after many days, a dove brought back an olive twig, and they knew dry land was finally nearby.
And he ended up in the mountain called Ararat.
Look at all those colors. What is it, Dad?
It's called a rainbow.
It's a sign of peace.
It's a sign of God's love.
God our Father fills the sky with beauty from above. They are here for all to see, the colors of His love. God our Father fills the sky with beauty from above. They are here for all to see, the colors of His love. Red and yellow, green and blue, the colors dance and shine. They're for me and for you. He shows His love divine. And when the storm at last is through, a rainbow will appear. All the colors of His love are shining bright and clear. Red and yellow, green and blue, the colors dance and shine. They're for me and for you. He shows His love divine. God our Father fills the sky with beauty from above. They are here for all to see, the colors of His love. The colors of His love. The colors of His love.
Kids, starting tomorrow we need to start building a new house. With a big kitchen. You heard her, we want a nice big kitchen.
But what happens if it floods again?
God promised us that with the rainbow that you will never forget to stir the earth from the flood. So every time you see a rainbow, ever reminds you the love that God has for each and every one of us, and that this love will never end. That is exciting. It's like starting a brand new world.
You know what that means, don't you? I can tell all my old jokes because no one has ever heard them yet.
Let's say a prayer to God and thank Him for this brand new day.
How about these kids? Right? Let's give them another round of applause. All right, I'm so proud of you guys. That was awesome. So proud of you. After spending the last 4 days singing and dancing with these amazing kids, I have no doubt that they will go out and make a difference in the world by spreading their love and using their special talents from God, right? We do have one more song, but before we do that, I want to take a minute to recognize all of our student groups and their student helpers, too. So kids, whenever I call your animal group that you were with the past couple days, so Noah's Family and Elephants, you'll stand up when I call your main group. Stand up so we can recognize you. So first, let's hear it for the monkeys and their student helpers. Stand up, monkeys. Go ahead, take a seat, monkeys. Next, we have the mice. Stand on up, mice, and your student helpers. Thanks, mice. Take a seat. Next, we have our lions and their student helpers. Let's hear it for the lions. Go take a seat, lions. And finally, we have our zebras and their student helpers. Let's hear it for the zebras. Thanks, zebras. Take a seat. All right, so our final song, we have to do it because it would not be Bible Drama Camp at St. Agnes if we didn't do our favorite song, A Place in the Choir. So I'm going to ask our student helpers to come up and join our animals. And anyone else out there who loves this song and is an alumni of our Vacation Bible School and our Bible Drama Camp, please come on up so you can join us because I think you're going to know the words. Everyone else out there that has heard this song a bunch before, please join in and singing. All right, go ahead and stand up, everybody. Do you still want me to do that last verse, or are you going to do that? Yeah. All right, Miss Suzanne, start us off.
Listen to the bass, it's the one on the bottom where the bullfrog croaks and the hippopotamus moans and groans with a big to-do, and the old cow just goes.
1, 2, here we go.
Dogs and the cats, they take up the middle where the honeybee hums and the crickle fiddle diddles. The donkey brays and the pony neighs and the coyote howls.
1, 2, let's all sing.
Listen to the top where the little birds sing on the melodies with the high notes ringing. The hoot owl hollers over everything, and the jaybird disagrees.
No, I don't. 1, 2, let's all sing.
All the trees got leaves in the grass. Some sing low, some sing high, some sing out loud on the telephone.
Some just hum their knees, for fins, for class, or anything they got. Now, next verse.
Singing in the nighttime, singing in the day. The little duck quacks and he's on his way. The postman ain't got much to say, and the porcupine talks to himself. song living, sung everywhere by the ox and the fox and the grizzly bear, the grumpy alligator and the hawk above, and the sly raccoon and the turtle dove.
And that was Ainsley singing our verses. Thank you, Ainsley. All right, take a seat. Go ahead and take a seat, everybody. Before we leave, and Mrs. Blythe's going to come up here in a minute, but I did want to take this opportunity to tell all of you that you all have a place in our choirs here at St. Agnes. So we have the adult or the parish choir. We have our resurrection, our funeral choir, but we also have our joyful noise choir. And we have some joyful noise students in our Bible drama camp. Raise your hand if you're in the joyful noise choir. Yeah. So our joyful noise choir is open for any student in grades 1 through 12. We sing songs just like we did today. We sing during our 11:15 a.m. masses every other week during the school year. So other than those masses, we do rehearse the Tuesdays before. So other than coming to mass, it's only an additional 3 hours a month. And you're already coming to church, so it's only 3 extra hours. We accept anyone in the Joyful Noise Choir that loves to sing, loves to play instruments, loves to talk in the microphone, and I know that we have a lot of good singers and leaders in this group here. So I know in the bags that our students are taking home today, there's a little half sheet of paper in there, 5 things that our kids should know about joining Joyful Noise, and 5 things that our parents should know too. So please look that over. I am the director of the Joyful Noise Choir, so I already know all of you. And Mrs. Suzanne and Mr. Darrell, they also join us in too. All right? So let's give another round of applause for these awesome kids. All right. And here's Mrs. Blythe.
Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, I've been doing this a long time. I love it. And this is your first time. That's right, Sarah. But we had an awesome, awesome week this week. And I don't know about all of you sitting there, but every year when I sit back and listen and think about the 12 hours that these kids brought this program together, I just think it's awesome. There has to be a greater power working here. First of all, to have everybody paying attention. They were awesome doing that as well. So my name is Mary Blythe. I'm the Director of Faith Formation here at St. Agnes Parish. And so a few years ago, we started really praying, Monsignor Paul and I, about how we could reach out into the community. And this community has always been very much on the musical end and drama end, and so our solution to one of those aspects was to invite all of you here. And we are so grateful that you've sent your children, and we just thank you for their joy. I think our desire was to try to let others know about St. Agnes, but in the long run, you all brought yourselves to us and inspired us, and I thank you for that. So we just are very grateful for all of you that come. We encourage you next year. We already have the date on the back of our program where we're planning to move right through the Bible. So we have a lot of material, folks. It'll be a long time and many years that we continue to do this camp. And so I'm extremely grateful. Miss Louise already recognized the student helpers. I have to tell you that we cannot do the camp without our adult or student helpers. It's wonderful to have the children, but all of our students this year, we call them shepherds, and they literally take care of your children like a shepherd takes care of the flock, because they start with them first thing in the morning, and they just walk with them. They make sure they're safe. They help them in each of the stations. They care for them. They serve them in a lot of ways. And that, too, is discipleship. And that's what Jesus calls us to be to each other every single day. So Bible Drama Camp is not only helping our young ones to learn more about God and to express their joy and their love for each other, it's for our older students also to begin to grow in discipleship and following that love of Jesus. So we are extremely grateful for them. So I just want to give them another round of applause, please. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hand in hand with our student helpers are our adult helpers. And once again, in a world where everybody is kind of moving very quickly, working, lots of activities and everything, it's a beautiful thing to have some adults that will spend their time, sometimes even take vacation from work to be here with us so that we can do this program for your children. So and this year a little bit different. I hope you love the scenery. I'm just amazed again at what the kids came up with. We just kind of let them go. Said, hey, the curtains on the windows, the little elephant portrait. I mean, they even came up, we ran out of brown paper and paint, and they came up with the idea of tissue paper for the crosses. So, I mean, it was awesome to see their creativity. But that takes adult leadership, people that are willing to be here with the children and walk with them, not just tell them exactly what to do, but to allow their creativity to come forward, to listen to them and walk and advocate with them. And they really allowed them to do that. That whole hall over there was a buzz of activity every day. Lots of paint, but it was good. Everything. I walked over there the other day. They cleaned everything up. There wasn't a spot of paint on the floor or the sinks in the bathroom. I was happy. That was great. That's awesome, because that would have been my job afterwards. But I really, thank them for that, and I encourage any one of you in the future, if you think you'd like to help out, I think they would say they gain a lot from this week as well. There's a lot of beautiful things that happen, and hope for the future happens here at camp each week. So their names are listed in our program. Each one of them had a different role in each of the scenery, the prop making, our food, can't have camp without food, and games, and our music, of course. So I'm, again, very grateful to those adults. So please, can we show some appreciation to them? Just say one other thing about, and again, as Miss Louise said, the Joyful Noise choirs, anyone is welcome to join the choir. And that goes the same for any of the formation programs that we have here at St. Agnes. Even if you'd like to just see what we do or inquire about what we do, please call. I'm more than happy to talk and share the opportunities that we offer. We do a lot of different things and try to, as I said, serve the Lord in a lot of different ways. Not just maybe what you think it was when you were growing up or what have you. Just give us a try. And a couple of announcements before we do depart. I would like to thank Mrs. Kristen Brown. I often say, well, let's give her a round of applause. She and I are like one brain. I thank the Lord for her every single day. What she doesn't think of, I do. What I don't think of, she does. And it makes it a perfect pairing. So God is good. And much of what happened here at camp would not have happened without Kristen doing the groundwork. Our office, Marty DeTapa, God love her, today at like 4 o'clock, she's still printing our programs because we had a little change in a few things. And she's been awesome as well. I'd also like to introduce to you our new pastor, Father Teo. Would you mind just standing up for us? Hey, Father. Yes, I would be remiss without saying that we all fondly are praying for and remembering Monsignor Paul. Please do that. And he wishes he were here, but he's very grateful that Father Teo is here. So please keep praying for him, and very positive movements forward for him. So we hope to see him back and up and around and ministering again very soon. So we're grateful for that. And a little bit of housekeeping. Parents, again, thank you so much for sending your children. All week we worked on some different things. Obviously, their little costumes they can take home. They made the shakers that they did in the songs. They made the rainbow ribbons. Did we use those rainbow ribbons? Yeah, okay. My head was down at one point. I apologize. Rainbow ribbons. We're going to keep the scenery. I don't think any of you really want to take that home with you. And we're okay to store it for you until next year. But each child has a bag. I'm a great recycler, and so you'll notice every bag is even unique. So every child has a different bag on the back 2 sets of pews here. And before you leave, there's also the zebras and the mice made the fish that are hanging on the pews here on these center sections. So down the center aisles is the, I'm pretty sure that's the mice group. So before you leave, please make sure you check those out. Your children should remember the color of the fish that they made, hopefully. Just go to them and their names are on the back of the fish. And the zebras did the ones in the aisles on the outside edge of these aisles. So please make sure you take those with you. And also their little photo. The first day we do our little photo station, and Mary Williams helps us with that every year. God bless her. Runs to Walmart, gets their pictures taken so they can see themselves the rest of the week. But on the wall back there by the restrooms, please feel free to go ahead and take their picture home with them. That's a little souvenir for them as well. And so it might take a few minutes for everybody to do those things, but please make sure they leave with their bag and anything else they want to put in it. There's still some more snacks out there. We have the children vote on a children's charity in this community that they would like to support. Buy the food that you purchased tonight at our Creation Cafe. And this year they voted on Beverly's birthdays. They had 3 different ones, and they put a little ticket in the box. So Beverly's birthday will be the beneficiary of any of the money you spent here tonight. And I thank all of you for sending the donations initially, too. But there's a few more items out there if anybody would like to take anything home with them. And I'm going to refer to my other half of my brain. Miss Kristen, did I forget anything? I forgot the papers. You know what? Student helpers, please come see me before you leave, because I will have these are service hour papers for them. Parents, hang on to them, put them in a place, and if they need anything down the road for National Honor Society or any service clubs they're in, they can use this. I do it up every year, so they have it, and they worked hard. They deserve that this week. So, all right, well, if nothing else, God bless you all. Thank you so much for coming.